Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today, I want to talk about the new legendary Death Summoner. I mean, kinda new, but I think you know what I want to go here. I want to point out on the card. So let's go to Summoners, let's go to Death, and there we already see him, Astral Entity. First, I have to admit, the artwork looks really fantastic. It's like amazing what they did there, and I think they should continue with cards like this because those look kind of fire. And you can currently buy a card for $21 per BCX, which is, let's go to the buy section, let's see, Summoners, Death, Legendary Death ones, which is okay, but if we go to Chaos Legion and look at all of the summoners, how much they're worth, it's pretty on the high end. It's the most expensive one, and then we have even Quicks is more expensive than Possibilis. So I don't want to say anything about that, but hey, Possibilis is, yeah. And every summoner reaches $20, but it's another point of our video. And the abilities that these cards have is -2 shield, dodge, and resurrect. And I think those abilities are pretty decent. Although I have to admit, I haven't found the best rule sets to play him in, but I have found the best cards to pair him up with. And first I'm gonna show you some of the cards that I think are really decent for this card. And then I want to show you some other alternatives, or maybe some great examples, and in the end I'm gonna show you 5 battles on how I used him and what I extraordinarily love about this card and why I think he's gonna be part of my meta team in the future. First up, cards that are pretty exponentially good with this card are first up taunt monsters, like we have in Rift Watchers. I haven't bought this card, but I'd love to have the money with. I think the Coral Lurker would be extraordinarily good with this card. Although we haven't got, the dodge doesn't help him a lot, but the -2 shield for the enemy team for you to do damage. And then the resurrect is pretty great for this card. Then I have to say, I'm really impressed how well the Queen of Crows does with it. I have mine level 7. You can get one for 80 cents per BC. Holy moly, that's an expensive card right there. But with the headwinds and the return fire, it's a perfect archery counter. And I love to play her in the second position, and I think she's an amazing card. And then I have to say the other card that I love to use him is with Ra, because in gold you already get the Rust ability. And you can even get one copy for $10 per BCX, which is not that expensive, I think. So I have seen it for much higher. And personally, I will go for the next level if I have the money to do so. Also with Queen of Crows, I want them leveled up. And now let's take a look at the Chaos Legion cards, which I think are great with this card. The first ones are the Lyra of the Dark because of the speed boost. This helps tremendously. And also the Supply Runner because of the speed and the strengthen. This card especially is extraordinarily great, and if you don't have a max copy of him or a max copy for your league, this card is so good. I would use him in every battle, nearly where I need speed. This card is great, and I really have to say you should go for it if you have the money. Then I also want to point out the Wielding Warrior in Diamond, especially with the Rust ability. The Rust ability really helps you a lot to deal with the enemy's armor. Then the Challenger V is also a great card because it's pretty fast, and the Riftwing is also decent because it now got flying and the dodge ability. It's weak to magic, but it's not that big of a deal if you play him right, of course. Then we can take a look at the reward cards from Death and Neutral, which are very strong with it. The first one would be the Ureus. Now it directly hits under the armor. The Goblin Bomber would be great. I haven't used him yet with it because it's too low leveled, but I could assume he's gonna be great because of the camouflage. Every Hungry Skull is amazing, especially with the Resurrect. It comes back with 12 hit points if you play him right and if you can put this card in there efficiently. And now we can go to Soulbound reward cards. I personally want to pair them up with the... Where is it? Where is the legendary one? Where's the he gets Resurrect when he's a little later. There he gets Resurrect. And when he gets Resurrect, I want to pair him up with a Coral Lurker and see how it's gonna happen. So now let's hop into the battles. The first one is me playing in Gold League against a Kalia. So he gets freeze, he gets a little more shield. We have the Divine Shield ability here, and let's see how it's going to turn out for us. So we have Divine Shield, a Magic Reflect, and Affliction. So basically we are pretty fast. Our Chaos Agent doesn't get anything extra, but our front line is really strong because it gets a lot of dodges in of the double Resurrect. And also we have here the Chaos Agent with 5 speed and the dodge, and it even got resurrected to get 1 extra shot, to get 1 extra hit. So now we see the backfires coming in. Unfortunately we don't have anything against the magic except the Magic Reflect, and now everything can be dodged from there. And his backline is going to die quicker than possible. So there you see, unfortunately we didn't get the backfire there, but those monsters are so weak that in the next turn nearly every one of those is going to die. And now we are going to do so much damage into backline that we will win this. That's pretty nice, I guess. Let's hop into the next one. So here we have us again against the Kalia. We got the double speed and we got a blind in there, so our Riftling is gonna dodge a lot of things except even the Martin Bear, because this is only a gold level deck. We have the Frenzy and the Magic Reflect ability, so I didn't expect him to play a lot of magic. Unfortunately we got a pretty unlucky miss first. He's going to miss a few shots. That's a pretty substantial miss for us. Unfortunately, a Magic Reflect, 6 damage, 12 damage, and he's already dead. And now miss. That's a good hit, but you forgot something. We got the Resurrect, so he's gonna come back in 1 second. Look at it. He's back, and he earned an unfortunate miss. But he's back again and can take another hit. Still, we were faster for 1 round, which helped us a lot. His Demon Shark was pretty fast, but now we are finally able to hit him. He is not going to do a lot of damage to us. Unfortunately, our blind just died. But I have to admit, it's not the key factor to be so elusive with the dev team. We have fast cards, but it's not like you are with a Jacek who is pretty strong. So basically you're better off if you use the team like I used in the next video. And I'm gonna show you just how. So here we played against the Jacek, also in gold. He played a Coral Lurker. There was the you can shoot anywhere where you want ability, the Scatter Shot. We have a blind in here in the back, and it's really good for us that we have a Magic Reflect and a Archery Reflect plus Archery Reduce, and you're gonna see how good it's for us. Plus the dev team has some pretty good archery damage. Now that's an return fire from 2. Oh, she doesn't have return fire, I forgot that. But look at it, 3-2. His backline is pretty weak. And now, that what I love about it, she got resurrected, so my monster is still faster. And we killed his biggest damage with this shot. And now it's like, he only does a little bit of damage with his core lurker and his, what's his name? I forgot his name. Ash Mirage. So basically we are just farming him down right now. He didn't play a strong team, but it's still good for us that we won. A little bit of confidence boost. Now our speed boost finally died because he was able to hit in the back, but it's way too late. And our Warlock is gonna finish it off with the blind ability. Then we have a green team against us. So we have here the Rust ability and the -2 shield in case he would have played the Queen Mycelia. Because Queen Mycelia is a great card with the +2 shield, but he didn't. We have a magic reflect on every monster, so I didn't think about him playing magic. We only played one magic for the blind. And you're gonna see how this battle is going to turn out. And I think the ending might surprise you a little bit of how strong this team actually is. So that was a really unfortunate shatter. We don't get any banish back, but boom, 2 times hit on this guy, and it was amazing. It was really great. We finished off one of his better monsters that if it got scavenged up a little bit, it would be bad for us. We got our first resurrect of the day, which is great. Still hitting in the back. Unfortunately, there was magic damage coming at us, which we had no shot against, but you're gonna wait and see. The Lyra is a pretty amazing card if it comes to things like this. And if you have noticed, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters left, which were doing tremendously damage. It's 5 against 1. And one of them is snare, the other one is flying. And we still are good. We only need to hit 1 shot, and he does 8 damage on the last living monster. It's great. Love it. And then we have the last battle in Diamond. This was also a battle where we got +2 shields for everybody. And I love to play the Diamond combination with the Shatter and the Rust, that most of the time the enemy is going to play a Kalia, so double Shatter in this rule set is going to be pretty substantial, because like here he played a healer and a stunner. Not stunner, what's his name? I forgot the name. What's his? Repairer. And we still have our backline full intact because he was able to get another heal up, so he put both of these hits got to my Fiend, who is only there to protect my more valuable monsters. And his front line is going to die in like 1 shot right now from the warrior. And our warrior is still fully pieced, and it's still good because no monster can touch him and he won't be able to get back his shield. So one of his monsters that can't attack is useless from him. And we're doing 3 force damage because of the amplifier of him. Our Dr. Blight is doing amazing. Yeah, I actually love this card. And I think it's great. And even if a Ravenhood, if I am finally able to get this card with an Inspire boost at the 5th level, it's gonna be awesome. I really like it. And I want you guys to tell me, what do you think about this card? And have you been able to use it efficiently? And I also want you to like and subscribe to my channel if you like this type of content. And feel free to comment something funny down below. I want to hear your best jokes. I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Bye.